شرح الإكسفوورد في اللغة الإنجليزية الصف السابع الفصل الثاني. Model 4 Wonders of the Ancient World Student's Book. Wonders of the Ancient World Student's Book. Before you start, look at the pictures. Where are these places? They are ancient wonders. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon in Iraq. Petra is in the south of Jordan, and the lighthouse of Alexandria in Egypt. How old do you think they are? They are thousands of years old. What else do you know about them? The Hanging Gardens were built by the Assyrians. Petra was built by the Nabateans, and the lighthouse of Alexandria was built by the Greeks. 1. Follow these instructions. Listen to two students talking about the wonders of the ancient world. Take notes about what you hear. How old are they? They are thousands of years old. What were they used for? Some of them used as tombs were kings buried, while others were places where people prayed. How do we know about them? We know about the ancient world because of archaeologists who study old momentum and locations. 2. Listen to the words below in context. Try to guess their meanings. 1. Petra was voted one of the new 7 wonders of the world. 2. I am working on a project about the wonders of the ancient world. 3. The Egyptians used the pyramids as tombs to bury the kings. 4. Archaeologists are people who study old places. 5. Archaeologists explore the ancient world. 6. They study old momentum and locations. Wonders, places or things characterized by being beautiful and unfamiliar. Ancient, belonging to a time long ago in history, especially thousands of years ago. Tomb, a stone structure above or below the ground where a dead person is buried. To pray, to put someone who has died in a grave. Archaeologist, someone who studies ancient societies by examining what remains of their buildings, crafts, tools, etc. To explore, to travel around an area in order to find out about it. Monuments, a very old building or place that is important historically. Location, particular place, especially in relation to other areas. 4. In a group, use your notes to discuss what you know about wonders of the ancient world. Where can they be found in the ancient world? What makes them so important? They tell us much about the life of ancient people. Are there any monuments? Are there any monuments present today that are similar to those mentioned in exercise 1? Yes, like Eiffel Tower in Paris. How many of the new seven wonders of the world do you know about them? Petra in Jordan, the Taj Mahal in India, Machu Picchu in Peru, the Great Wall in China. Have you visited any of them? Yes, I visited Petra. 1. Read the reading strategies. Before reading, look at the title, pictures, and the first few lines of the text. Look for clues to help you predict what kind of text it is and what it is about. Read the text to get the general idea. Ignore words you don't know. Read the text again. Try to work out the meaning of important new words. Use a dictionary if you can. Read any comprehension questions and try to think of possible answers, then find answers to the questions in the text. 2. Read the newspaper article about the city Petra. Petra comes back to life. Today is a very important day for Jordan. A lot of people voted for Petra to be one of the new seven wonders of the world. The name Petra comes from the Greek word rock. The city received its name because its people, the Nabateans, constructed it from the limestone in the 2nd century BCE. Centuries after the Nabatean civilizations disappeared, archaeologists rediscovered the city in the 18th. Recently, Petra gained its place as one of the top locations in the world. It will attract thousands of visitors who will come to explore this unique site in the future. 3. Use the reading strategies to answer these questions. How did the city of Petra get its name? It got its name because the Nabateans constructed it from the limestone. Petra means rock in Greek. In which century did archaeologists rediscover Petra? Petra was rediscovered in the 19th century. When was Petra chosen to be one of the new seven wonders? It was chosen to be one of the new seven wonders in July 2007. Why do you think people from all over the world voted for Petra? Because it is a unique suit. 4. Find these words in the article in exercise 2 and underline the sentence in which they are used. Guess their meanings with a partner. To vote. Cause someone or something to gain or lose a particular post or honor by means of a vote. To construct. To build something such as a house or a road. To get something, to have more than before. Nabateans, ancient Arabian people whose capital city was Petra. Civilization, a society that is organized and developed to attract, to make someone interested in something or make them want to take part in something. Unique, being the only one of its kind. الفعل الماضي البسيط هو التصريف الثاني للفعل. يأتي فاعل ثم فعل تصريف ثاني. تقسم الأفعال في التصريف الماضي إلى قسمين: أفعال منتظمة regular verbs، وهي الأفعال التي نضيف إلى آخرها ed أو d عند تحويلها إلى ماضي. أما الأفعال الغير المنتظمة فهي مجموعة الأفعال الشاذة الموجودة في ملحق الكتاب. مجموعة الكلمات الدالة على الفعل الماضي البسيط هي ago in زائد سنة ماضية، last زائد زمن، this زائد زمن، on زائد يوم، و yesterday. من مجموعة الأمثلة المقتبسة كأمثلة على الفعل الماضي في الزمن الماضي والبيس فورم منه: go يذهب when ذهب، have or has had، be is are، is was are were. see saw، do does did، read read. أما صياغة السؤال تكون بوضع did في بداية الجملة ثم نضع الفاعل ثم نضع فعل مجرد. إذا كان الجواب في حالة الإثبات يكون yes فاعل زائد did، أما في النفي no فاعل زائد didn't. Did he come to school yesterday? Yes he did. نفي الفعل الماضي يكون بوضع didn't قبل الفعل وتحويل الفعل إلى فعل مجرد حيث يأتي بعد did الفعل مجرد. أما بالنسبة لأفعال البي منها الفعل الماضي يكون حسب الفاعل المفرد it he she و it he و she، والاسم المفرد والضمير I تكون was. أما الفاعل الجمع we you they and والاسم الجمع يكون were. صياغة السؤال في الفعل الماضي من أفعال بي was were زائد فاعل. أما الجواب في حالة الإثبات يكون yes فاعل was were أو no الفاعل weren't or wasn't. Was she happy? Yes she was. Were they happy? No they weren't. أما WH question فنضع في البداية WH question ثم نضع was أو were ثم نضع الفاعل ثم نضع تكملة الجملة. الإجابة تكون الفاعل ثم was أو were ثم نضع إجابة حسب نوع السؤال WH question. هذا تمرين إضافي من خارج المنهاج ليتمرن عليه الطالب. Read and write. I was in my tent last week. I visited the sea in 2013. Did Ali play basketball? No, he didn't. When did Yasser come? He came at 7 a.m. For in pairs, find the two forms of verb to be. The hanging gardens of Babylon were one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Was Petra one of them too? No, it became a wonder of the modern world in 2007. 5. Continue to work in pairs. Write 2 sentences using was and 2 sentences using were. 6. Rewrite the following sentences using the correct form of the verbs in bold. 1. In the last century, archaeologists who explored Jordan discovered that it was a rich historical location. 2. Many people lived in this area during ancient times. 3. In the past, citizens worked hard on building their city using materials which were available around them. 4. Many years ago, the markets attracted people from various locations. 7. Complete these sentences about the passage on page 44 with did, not, didn't. Petra didn't lost its ancient glory. The pyramids of Giza are the only ancient wonder that didn't disappear? 3. Did people vote for Petra as a wonder of the world? 4. Did archaeologists build the pyramids? Why did Petra get the Greek name rock? When did archaeologists discover Petra? Complete this passage with the verbs from the list, then listen and check your answers. Decided, didn't last, where, voided was, started, the ancient wonders of the world, some of the most beautiful places that were ever built, many of them to the present day. That's why people recently to search for new wonders that we can still visit now. Then to choose the best monuments and locations of the modern world. Many people online for their favorite place, the city of Petra in Jordan, one of the places people where didn't last, started, decided, voted was. 9. In pairs, ask and answer questions about ancient wonders of the world. Question: what's your favorite wonder of the world? Why? Answer: the pyramids. Why? Because they are great structures. Question: where are they? Answer: in Egypt. Question: who built them? Answer: ancient Egyptians. Listen to the words below in context. Try to guess their meanings. Traveler: someone who is on a journey or someone who travels often. Historian: someone who studies history or the history of a particular thing. Buyer: a person who makes a purchase. Seller: someone who sells things. Journey: a time spent traveling from one place to another, especially over a long distance. Famous: known about by many people in many places. Visitor: someone who comes to visit a place or a person. Center: a place where there is a lot of a particular type of business activity, etc. 2. Listen again and check your guesses in the activity book glossary page 73 to 74 or in the classroom dictionary. Read the article, The Wonders of the Ancient World. A long time ago, people liked to visit new and different places. Jordan was an important place with a rich history. It was a center of travelers from all over the world. Many people visited it, and the markets were very busy with buyers and sellers. People started to write about what they saw in their journeys across the land. They made a list of describe the best places in the world to visit. Anyone who wanted to see new and beautiful locations around the world visited the areas mentioned in the list. This how the list of the 7 wonders of the world was created. Five. Work in group. Choose 7 locations from around the world you would like to visit. Discuss with your friends the reason for your choice. Petra, to see how it was dug out of rocks. 2. Temple Abu Simbel. It contains the statue of Ramses II Ramses, the pyramid, because they are the biggest tombs. Eiffel Tower, because it is an engineering miracle. Aqaba, to swim there and catch fish. Wadi Rum, to enjoy mountain climbing there. The Statue of Liberty, because it marks freedom in the world. Tom Jeff is a tourist guide. He is showing tourists the ancient cities of Jordan. Read this paragraph, then in pairs fill in the blanks with the correct of these verbs. Locations: center, famous, visitor, archaeologists. Ancient locations in the Middle East. And here we are in one of Jordan's most famous historical locations. Discovered these old buildings and houses. To build them, people used the rocks of the land. The cities opened their doors to any visitor who wanted to come in. They were a center for all people to meet. What do you think it was used for? Egyptians used pyramids as tombs to pray king. The Great Pyramid of Giza is a great wonder. It was built thousands of years ago. The pyramid was a very large monument. It was the shape of a triangle. It was made of rocks from the land. The pyramid was a big tomb. Ancient kings and queens were buried. Pyramids had underground rooms. The Pyramid of Giza had rooms for each of its kings and queens. It was the tallest building made by man for thousands of years. The pyramid is still found today and it is a very good condition. Write a report about your wonder of the world. Follow the outline in exercise 2 and use the report as an example. Temple Abu Simbel was built for worshipping. 4 colossal suited statues of Ramses II flank the entrance to larger of the 2 temples, carved into a sandstone cave at Abu Simbel in Egypt, about 1250 BC. Chambers behind the statues extend 55 meters, 180 feet, into the rock. Language development. 1. Complete this passage with the correct form of these verbs. B. Live, not change, disappear. B. The wonders of the ancient world were places where people lived. Were there many wonderful locations in the past? Yes, there was a large number of historical places there were unique. Some of these wonders didn't change at all over the years, but some disappeared after many years. Match the following words to their definitions. Historical. It is something from the past. Pyramid, it is a triangle-shaped building. Underground, it is a location below the ground. To disappear, it means to be lost. Unique, it means something very special. Across. A is the place where people are pure. I would like to all the wonders of the world one day, and studies all the place and monument. A is a long trip from one place to another. The Great Pyramid of Giza is considered a of the world. Petra is a city that was built many years ago. A is person who goes to different countries and places. Across, tomb, visit, archaeologist, journey, down, wonder, ancient, traveler.